drop that shit. Never go back and forth with a nigga. I'm too pretty, gotta stop that shit. I'm lit. How Casamigos, my pretty white toes, my natural afro, my naked wrist.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl NYX Bare, and today I am doing a everyday makeup tutorial for the nice chocolate skin girlies like myself. I'm starting off by just prepping my area. I'm getting my paper towel. I'm putting on some Blistex. think I put on some lotion already on my face because the girl have dry skin, eczema, everything in out of bulk, so I have to make sure I'm well moisturized first. Next I'm using my NYX Bare With Me primer. I also use a cream or lotion based primer, but I didn't have any at the time.
When you're kissing me, oh baby, when you're loving me, I can't describe what I want to do to you tonight. Oh baby, when you come to me, I'll make it so you never leave. Can you rock with me? Oh baby, stop me. Take it to the top of me. I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. Can you roll with me? Oh baby, all over me, take control of me. I just wanna love you, baby.
Next, I'm going in with foundation, and I will be using NARS in the color Dark 4. This is my staple foundation. I've been using this from I was like 19 years old. It always blends well with my skin. I'm not a big person on switching up stuff that work for me, so this is my go-to all the time. Next, I have my e.l.f. brush. I believe it's called the Contour Duo brush, something like that. But any brush that you have that is similar to this shape will work. I personally find that blending or spreading my foundation with the brush first always works better for me. It gives me more of a flawless finish. And another thing too, your girl suffers with a lot of hyperpigmentation. As you can see, I have eczema scars, I have a burn on my chin. You know, my skin is not that bad, but listen, I have a lot of covering up that needs to be done. You get what I'm saying? And this one pass, that's all I need. I need 2-3 pumps and it spreads through the whole entire face, and that's that. Oh my god. Right when I thought everything was cool, girl forgot the eyebrows. So listen, on a regular tutorial, on a regular day when the girl is doing the makeup, I do my eyebrows first. I was too excited, and that's why we're here. You get what I'm saying? But nonetheless, moving forward, I do my eyebrows first. I know some girls do it with the makeup on. I don't really mind, but I like to draw my shit out before. So that's why I was kind of irritated here. So I just have a regular beauty supply store eyebrow pencil, and I have two. One of them are for my eyebrow, one of them are for the lip, because I don't know why the lip one is not as pigmented, so I use it for both. I use the eyebrow one for both. I don't care, beat me, I don't business. Anyway, you're gonna see a girl doing the eyebrows. I stroke in my upward motions. I comb it out with the spoolie. As I stroke too, you're gonna see me going several times to just keep on raking through it.
$100,000 kit could've put down on another Lambo. Don't be in the mix, I built this shit forever. Say so. This shit gon' get serious about my money. This ain't no fucking play though. Wrote it down for double homicide. I try to tell him lay low.
Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you said. You said that you would come again. You said that we would remain friends, but you know that I do not depend on nothing or no one. So why would you show up?
Next, I am going to be getting my concealer, and I will be using Tarte. I believe this is the color Deep Sand, and this one, I've been using this one for years as well. From they came out with this thing, I've been using it. I don't know if they have a new formula, because like I said, it's been like a while. You know, I haven't done my makeup, but I don't know if the thing is different. Listen, excuse my faces. I'm watching freaking Bad Girls Club while I'm doing my makeup, and these girls be beating the hell out of each other, okay? So it was catching me off guard a couple times, but don't mind my faces. But yes, I am right now lining underneath of my eyebrow, and I still do under and over. I still outline both sides of my eyebrow. I take my time. I use an angled brush, and sometimes I like to use this, I want to say tapered kind of shape. I don't know what the name of this is. I got this brush set off of Amazon, and I just look for this shape to do my eyebrows. But yeah, you see the little tip that it has right there? It kind of grabs right underneath the way how, it grabs it up real nice. You see me outlining it a little bit. Like I said, if my eyebrows were done, it would have been a lot crispier, but they're not, so we just gonna work with it, okay?
Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Oh, whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I could lend you. Oh, a piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind. Yeah.
Next, I have my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Anybody know that kind of brush? I don't need to go into detail. I still use this brush. Yes, it is a little big for the area. Listen, I've been doing my personal makeup for a long time. I feel like I know how to angle these brushes and do my thing. The whole point is to just make sure the brush has this shape. I'm sure they have smaller brushes like this, like the Expert Face brush. You just need something dense to make sure that it moves the product. You get what I'm saying? You saw me also spray it with the primer that I use on my face. That's another thing that I do to kind of make sure that the product moves while I'm spreading it on my face. It's not like dragging or I don't get the lines, because I just need to make sure that it's, the product is not too stiff. You got to move a little quick sometimes, because especially the Tarte, it dries up fast as hell. Next, I'm going back in with the Tarte concealer, and I'm just going to make these swatches underneath my eye. I usually just use one color, unless I'm going out and I want to like stand out, like look, a full beat, then I'll put a lighter color on top of it in the middle. But just for the everyday, I put a swatch underneath my eyes, down the nose, on my bridge of my lip, and on my chin.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests, and I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. And she popped a Tesla, now she gone electric. Okay, alright.
Also, you saw me pinching the brush when I'm going down the bridge of my nose, because I still want to keep it in a line. And like I said, I just angle these brushes in different directions. I like the form of this brush. That's why I like to use it. You can see it evenly spreads the product on my face. So yeah, that's why I do it that way.
Ain't no wife about it. I'm a fuck of friends and send them back to Metro Housing. Too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that chat. Yeah. I pop out, get ghosts on a bitch, you don't know why I went.
Now I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender. This is a little e.l.f. beauty blender. I think I found it at Burlington. But yeah, I'm gonna go in now and pat all around my face. I use the little tip for the under eye and where my concealer was, and the broad side I use for the rest of my face. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and do that now.
Too sexy for this cash, too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for these pills, I'm too sexy for this.
Next, I'm going in with my loose powder. This is Bare Minerals Original in the color Warm Dark 4. I don't know if it's a setting powder, but I use it to set my face. I will also be using a contour brush from e.l.f. and just patting it on. Be sure not to spread. You just pat, 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 pat.
brand new. He's acting like they running, they really ran through. I spend that 500 before I ever trap you. They thought I was gonna fall off. I hate to bring you bad news. Through so many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. She make you pay, rich, get you both. Gave the Bentley to valet and let that try to boat. Let me pop off, leave the club, sloppy drunk, come home and get my rocks out. Heard from the south, he tryna see me knock his socks off. Told him, meet me at the top, think they got lost. I'm on go like Reese. She thought I would kiss her, she must ain't took a mix.
When I tell you I have one freaking mustache here that I cannot freaking get rid of, when I tell you this shit be just popping up out of freaking nowhere, so I go in with my Berry Boutique beauty kit. That's from Your Girl's Business, and I pluck out my one lick of hair and I keep it pushing, okay? Cut a girl, but now go make another lick of mustache here to slow it down, okay? This, I'm just showing y'all my little kit right here, and it comes with the scissors, eyelash tweezer, and a regular tweezer. Right here I am using the same contour brush that I used to set my concealer. I am using the same product, the Bare Minerals loose powder foundation, and I am just feathering my jawline with the product to try to blend in everything and give myself the nice little, you know, contour or whatever. You see the little jawline there. I don't really use contour too tough, because I can't find one that's not super dark or like waxy. Like, it's just, if I do a contour, I'll use a dark powder to do it. And I don't
and to improvise,
have
I
that
am
here.
using
So
the Black
we're
Radiance
just
True
improvising.
Complexion palette.
Everybody know this shit was a freaking, this was like a epidemic when this shit came out. This is in the shades medium to dark, and my pan is, you see my pan, like you see the foil on my joint. The contour color I feel like is a almost a perfect shade for my skin tone, so I use that for like my face, to set my whole face and everything. And then I go back in with this duster brush and I go under my over my concealer once again, and you know, I'm trying to make sure you see the little distinction there with the jawbone. I'm a seed, so I'm done. Okay, done. I know I'm gonna go in with the spray. I'm a camera dead. Eyebrows are not working for me, you guys. I don't know why them just feel so uneven, and at a point I just said F it. You get what I'm saying? Because this is the most annoying part of the makeup, I feel like, is the freaking eyebrows. They never come out how I want it to, especially if my eyebrows are not done. So that's what I'm going through right here, but eventually I just say forget it and I'm cool with it, whatever, move on. Now I'm done. We going in with the Urban Decay all-nighter. This me love she don't move. What them say? Don't move. Frozen. Okay, Elsa. Everything. The makeup don't move when you use this, girl. Okay, me love my Urban Decay. Next, I am going in with L'Oreal's Voluminous Mascara. I think it's L'Oreal. As if it's not L'Oreal, it's Maybelline, girl. One of the two. But I'm going in with She. And basically, I love a good lash, but I don't be having the patience for it no more. Unless I'm like going to somewhere really important or I'm trying to, you know, do it up. But I feel like this gets the job done. Girl still favor Dolly. So, I like She. Zoom in. All right, cute, nice. Back with the eyebrow pencil. This is, I'm sorry, this is in dark brown too. This is like the step down from black. And I'm going to line my lip all around. So I go all the way around and I kind of pinch my lip together to just spread it a little bit and just move it, just shift your lip. You don't want it to go over the lip. You take your time. You get what I'm saying? Get the little cupid boy right there. Yes. And yeah, just pinch it together to kind of bring that little, make that little gradient effect.
Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Cut through shot tree with the Draco. On and off got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato.
Now I am going in with the NYX Butter Gloss, another staple in the makeup world. Listen, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, okay? This is in the color Creme Brulee. I just put that on top and you see, I'm not a big lipstick girl, but I love a good gloss with a black or dark liner. That is me. See the girl here, girl cute, girl I feel herself, girl done, okay? You know you have to touch up the hairline when you're done. Hairline has to get touched up. So I just go in with the foundation brush that I was using earlier. So this is the finished look. I did my hair myself, as you can see. All of the products that I use, I'm going to try to link them below. But yes, this is just an everyday, regular day look. I'm very minimal with my use of makeup now. I don't use makeup as much as I did, but when I do, I stick to what I learned back in Aaliyah J days and, you know, Jackie Anna, all them good girl there. Hello, like I remember I watched a lot of dark skin creators. Ivy League Styles, I think her name is. Loved her. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch me do my makeup after so many years. I hope I inspired somebody to try to put their makeup on, and don't be discouraged because you don't know any new techniques right now. That's okay, I didn't either. I used the shit that I knew from freaking 2020 and those days, okay? So yeah, it's just an everyday look to go on the town or whatever. And I would wear this to go out at night too. I think it looks good. I'm trying to get back into really contouring and doing all that extra stuff again. I didn't even put on any highlight, I just realized, but it's whatever. But yes, if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos like this coming up soon, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.